Hey everybody, it's Ken Haas coming to you not so live from the Reverend Guitar Circle R Ranch, and I am here with Via Mardot, and we're going to ask her 12 questions. Via, give us a brief history of your playing career.
Oh, okay. So I started when I was, do you want it from the very beginning?
Sure.
Okay.
Speed round, from the very beginning.
Let's do this fast. All right, when I was 15, my dad bought me my first recording program, which was Studio One, which I still use today. And I would record my own compositions on that. And then I started playing with a different band, and they kind of took me under their wing for a little while. And then I departed from them. And then I had my own band.
Which was?
Well, it started out as Aquatic Troupe.
Okay.
So that was like kind of swingy music.
Cool.
Like swing
Yeah.
kind of stuff. I used to play an archtop for that. And then I went to Via Mardot, which I'm doing now.
Nice.
Yeah. And there's a very extremely brief answer for that.
All right. What inspired you to start playing guitar? Was it your dad?
My dad had one. That classical guitar that I actually use in all my videos right now. That's the guitar that I first picked up and learned my first song on when I was like 15. So yeah, I would say my dad inspired me to do that because he also introduced me to a lot of cool music.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So is that what got you into doing swing, and then like some of the retro stuff you do, and then the stuff you do now? I mean, what?
Well, like first,
what attracted you to that, I guess?
Like the swing music, or the music festivals. I went to a lot of those when I was younger because I was playing them, and then I kind of like slowly switched over to like more of a swingy sound, and now I'm, like after you do it for a while, it's kind of, sometimes it loses its charm and magic because I don't know. I just wanted to write my own stuff.
Yeah. Cool. And you use a lot of vintage equipment and theremin and a lot of interesting instrumentation in your own stuff. So what was there, just like a natural progression to you adding those instruments, or was that something that you set out to do?
I think it might have something to do with me having ADHD or something, I don't know. But like I get bored really fast, and then I need to be constantly switching to different things to keep my brain happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was your first electric guitar?
An Ibanez.
Nice!
Yeah.
Me too.
It was red and it had stripes on it. I can't remember what the model is though.
Excellent. Okay, so you can't think about this. You just have to answer. You ready?
Now I'm going to think about it.
No, you're not. You can't.
Okay.
What are your 5 favorite records? Go.
Okay, I'm just thinking about what I have on vinyl, because I usually just buy what I like on vinyl, which is Margot Guerin. I have like 3 of her records. France Gall, I have 3 of her records. Jean-Claude Vanier, I have 2 of his records.
Okay.
They're a bunch of weird French artists mostly.
All right.
And I have a Mike Patton and Jean-Claude Vanier album called Corpse Flower, and that's one of my favorite things of all time.
Well, okay. I didn't see that coming. I got to check that out.
Yeah, it's so good.
What is your proudest moment of your playing career so far?
Proudest moment?
What is the thing that you look back on and go, I'm so glad I got to do that? Stumped.
I am stumped. I'm not sure. That's a hard one to answer, because I actually have so much enjoyment out of sitting in my bedroom and just writing music. It almost feels like being alone and secluded is almost my proudest moments.
That's a great answer. Okay. How did you hear about Reverend?
Jack and the Bear.
Jack and the Bear, Reverend artist,
Yes.
Jack and the Bear, Brandon.
Adam, and Evan. Evan has the bass, a Reverend bass, and the Club King. And I stole the Club King a lot.
You steal the Club King a lot?
A lot.
Good for you.
Yeah.
As you should.
Yeah, I use that. I like to just noodle around on it every other day.
And the next question is, what Reverend guitars are you using? So we obviously the Club King, and then this is your
baritone
descent baritone,
Yep.
and then you also have a Watt Plower 2 bass, and you recently filled in for the Surfrajettes with the bass, which is how you ended up acquiring the bass.
Yes.
And then what? Well, now what bass? It's Adam that has a bass, right? From Jack and the Bear, or
Evan.
Evan.
Evan's the bassist.
I haven't seen Evan I haven't seen Jack and the Bear since the before times, as we refer to them now. And do you know what bass? I think he has a Dub King bass. I remember.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember him getting that. Awesome.
Yeah.
So, what do you like about your Reverend guitars?
What don't I like about my Reverend guitars? I love the versatility of it all. They're very, very versatile instruments. I mean, like the bass and this baritone, like both of them have so many sounds that it can produce. And like even with the Mike Watt bass, like that, honestly, that could be used in any situation, which is wonderful, because I could play it with anybody and it sounds amazing, and it's so fun to play. Like, it just feels really good.
And that's definitely by design. Watt is, of course, very versatile, and so that bass has some interesting features that you don't typically find elsewhere, because we designed it specifically around Mike's playing and his compositions and stuff. So, cool. I'm glad you dig it. That's awesome. What amps and pedals do you use regularly, other than this cool Earthquake or Aqueduct that we had going earlier?
Yeah, normally I'd have a couple more pedals with me, but as one does, I forgot my pedals at another session, and I have yet to retrieve them. But usually this is the thing that I use for everything, even the bass, which is the Flint Strymon pedal.
Okay.
So it's like a nice tremolo and a nice like reverb tank kind of reverb, but you have all these different choices. You can have something that sounds like from the 60s, which is usually what I do, 70s, 80s reverb, and then I like the nice choppy tremolo that kind of doesn't go like that, but kind of goes like, yeah,
like a hard in and out.
Yeah.
Awesome. And amp-wise?
And I just have a Fender Blues Junior. I'm kind of in the market for a new amp right now. But yeah, I really enjoy I forgot what it was called. It's, you know what, forget that. I can't remember what the name of the amp is.
Old, new?
New. Well, it has old stuff too, but the one I'm thinking of is new.
Cool.
Yeah.
And you use a lot of plugins when you're doing the Via Mardot stuff. So you're not necessarily miking live amps anyway.
No,
You've gotten real comfortable with them.
Yeah, actually, the last one I did, though, I did mic an amp for the baritone, and it sounded pretty nice. I like the tones it got a lot, so I might start doing that, actually.
Nice. So, do you have any unusual skills or pastimes outside of music that you would like to share with us?
I used to figure skate, and I did that for years. And I have ice skates. Yeah, I have ice skates that are molded to my feet.
You still skate a little?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I never forgot how to do it.
Well,
I mean, I'm not as good at the tricks anymore, but...
But you used to like triple sow cow and all that stuff.
I could never do a triple sow cow, but I could do one sow cow.
Nice.
Or, you know, a lunge. I don't know.
Have you seen I, Tonya?
No, have you seen Blades of Glory?
Oh, yeah.
That's what inspired me.
That's awesome.
As soon as I got done watching that, I was just like, I want to ice skate now. I don't know why. You would think it would be a different ice skating movie, but it was Blades of Glory.
Nice. Do you have any advice for up and coming players?
do exactly what you want to do and don't do anything to please anybody.
That is
musically
spot on. Yeah, we've gotten that answer a few times, and most of the artists, well, frankly, all of the artists that we work with that are very successful have had that philosophy going into music. If you're trying to like follow trends or things that are going on, it becomes a very, very difficult path. But if you have something that you really love to do and you have the patience to wait for people to come around to what you're doing, it's certainly more satisfying. And people are certainly coming around to what you're doing.
Yeah, it's weird.
With Via Mardot. No, it's cool. But because it's
throws
cool.
Me off.
Yeah.
But,
Okay, so tell us about your current projects or anything that you have going on, like anything that you want to plug before we say goodbye.
Well, I just worked a little bit with Soya's microphones.
Okay.
And I did a little video session with them, which will be really exciting when that comes out. I think it's supposed to be out in September or something. Playing Wheatland in September as well. And then I'm also going to be recording an album in around that time as well. So all the cool stuff is kind of happening a few months out.
Well, thanks for coming in today and playing some music. There's some other videos on this channel that you'll be able to find that are featuring Via Mardot, and check out her Instagram page, VIA MARDOT. Are there any dots or slashes or anything in there that anybody needs to know about? No. Check them out and check out her videos. They're rad. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. This is Ken.